Hi ladies, today I'm going through all of my empties. These are all of the products that I've managed to empty out or just got sick of and was willing to trash, basically since the end of winter. Now there are a lot of products, so I want to hurry up and get to it. The first category I'm going to start with is hair care. Okay, I have got an empty bottle of Davines shampoo, and this is the Love version, which is the smoothing shampoo. I was excited about this because it's supposed to be for dry and frizzy hair. However, it has sulfate in it. So you know what that means? It made my hair frizzier. Loved the smell though. If you are good with sulfates, the smell, it's just such a, like a clean fresh grass gel scent. It's just wonderful. Yeah, but not for me. I have got Unwash. This is the Bio Cleansing Conditioner. I'm used to things like this, the cleansing conditioners where it doesn't lather up, where you're really just kind of scrubbing your hair to get the dirt and whatever from the scalp, and you don't really want to strip all your oils out. And so I like this just fine. I didn't love it, but I liked it. It was decent. I won't be repurchasing it though. Next up is the Macadamia Natural Oil. This is the Flawless Cleansing Conditioner, another cleansing conditioner. I love this stuff. Love it. I've done a review. It shortens my drying time. It smells nice. It does a great job. It's cool because it like foams up like a foam, and that makes it a little easier to kind of scrub into your hair. It just really nourishes my hair and does a great job. I do find that I need to use a regular shampoo, not one with sulfate, a sulfate-free regular shampoo about every 3, maybe 4 times that I wash my hair. So I will use this and then I'll throw one of those in, and it's great. And these are expensive. This is like $33, but if you consider the fact that you're avoiding buying shampoo and conditioner, and it also almost works like a hair oil too, although I usually add oil also. You really kind of make that where the cost is not such a big deal. But however, I will tell you that I have found this at Marshall's for like half the price. And when I have found it there for $15, I stock up. I have the Chi Enviro 54 Firm Hold Hairspray. This is good hairspray. It really holds my hair very well. It does not leave that white flaky mess. Okay, I love buying little cans of hairspray like this because it's easier to store, and I don't use tons of hairspray anyways. Here's what I hate about this hairspray. It's got this little like twisty cap thing, and the nozzle always gets clogged up after I use it maybe about 8 or 10 times. And it's so hard to clean it out, you know, like you can't just put hot water on it or whatever. You're gonna have to like scrape it off, and I usually end up taking tweezers and scraping at it. So this little cap is very annoying, but it's decent hairspray if you like a very firm hold. This is L'Oreal's Ever Sleek. This is sulfate-free smoothing system. I actually bought the shampoo and conditioner for my girls. I don't let them use sulfates in their hair either because they both have kind of coarse, one has wavy hair and the other has curly hair, and we have to baby their hair just like I have to do mine. And when we use sulfates in their hair care products, their hair starts looking bushy and wild and crazy too. So this was very good for them, and it's affordable. I actually have moved on to Shea Moisture's Coconut and Hibiscus line, which works even better for their hair. But if I had not found that, I would probably continue to buy this for them. And it works pretty well. It is silicone free. It seems to help with frizz some, not like super huge, but pretty good. So I do say this is good. There are others out there that are better, but that's a good thing, you know, if you need something you can pick up at Walmart or the drugstore right down the road for not too much money. Then I have this Amica Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Love dry shampoo. Use it lots. The Amica, it smells nice and it works good. I don't think that it's worth the extra money that Amica charges. I'm just as happy with Batiste or even with Suave. I have some Suave with the yellow cap, and it works fabulous if you are okay with the smell of citrus. And I'm just not going to pay what they want for the Amica brand and the pretty little packaging, although it is very pretty. And finally, for hair care, I just want to throw in, this these little conditioning packets that you get when you color your hair, this particular one's the L'Oreal Excellence Cream Conditioning Treatment. These are wonderful deep treatments. So, like, my mom used to color her hair so much she would never be able to use up the conditioner that came with her hair stuff. So she would just give me like her extras when she built up this little, you know, pile of them. And I always love to use them for deep treatments, and they're really great. So I just want to mention that to you. You know, if you have a way to get your hands on some of these little hair coloring deep conditioning treatments, they're wonderful for hair masks and deep treatments. They just like literally make your hair feel so much softer. I'm not saying it's good for your hair because it's probably got silicone and stuff like that that might weigh it down or whatever, but it does make your hair look and feel wonderful. All right, moving on to the body care products. First of all, this is Bulgari's Eau de Blanc, which is basically their white tea, and I love this smell. I've gotten several products through Glossy Box that introduced me to the brand and also to the scent, and I loved it so much I bought a full-size one. So anyways, this is the lotion. Just smells so good, and it's supposed to be unisex. Then we've got Camille Beckman's Platinum Gold Imperial Repair Hand Therapy, lemongrass, and it smells fresh and clean. But honestly, there's something about this particular smell that reminds me of the Diaper Genie. Do you guys use those? I've got 4 kids, and I used a Diaper Genie for 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. I switched over to cloth diapers in the end. Saved a ton of money. But there's something about this that reminds me of the smell of those Diaper Genies. So every time I used it, it was kind of like reminding me of dirty diapers. It was a decent hand cream. Okay, then Ulta got this freebie Sparkle and Shine Peach and Cream Shimmering Body Lotion. It smells good, smells like peaches. The shimmer is for real though. It is like, yes, let's see if I can show you. I quit using products that are not natural, so I will not be buying this. You can't really see the shimmer, but there is like glitter. Yeah, it's not like huge flecks of glitter, but there is a lot of glimmer, or glitter, not glimmer. If you like that look, you may want to consider using the Ulta Shimmering Body Lotion. And it does a decent job moisturizing. It's not fabulous, but it does a decent job. And depending on what scent you get, I'm sure you'll pick one you like. Next up is Ayers Body Butter in Patagonia. I love that this was natural. I didn't love the scent. It's just herbal. And I don't want to smell like herbs. That's a masculine scent to me, and that's not what I enjoy. But the formula was fabulous, and it was so thick and rich. It was really good. Just do not love the scent. Burt's Bees Naturally Nourishing Milk and Honey Body Lotion. This is not completely natural. It's 98.25% natural though. And it just has like this soothing kind of scent. I don't love it, but it's good. And it's kind of runny, but it's a decent body lotion. But you know, I'm just like, if I'm going to go natural, I might as well go all the way natural, not just 98.25%. So I won't be repurchasing that. True Blue Spa from Bath & Body Works. They have a glycolic acid cracked heel treatment. And this stuff is supposed to help soften your feet and everything. I found it to be moisturizing. I did not find it to be something that would heal a cracked heel. It smelled okay. It was kind of fresh. It feels really thick and good, and when you put it on, it feels amazing. But the amount of glycolic acid in it is so low that it doesn't do any miracles, so I wouldn't repurchase it. Next up, along with the Bath & Body Works line, is the Cashmere Glow. Again, I would not repurchase because I've gone natural, but I really loved the scent of Cashmere Glow. It had vitamin E, jojoba, and shea butter, and there was something about it that just, oh, I stuck it in my nose. It smells Slightly fruity like a peach, but it's got such a warm scent. There must be some vanilla or amber or something in it. And in the winter time, I loved this scent. So I'm kind of sad to let that go, but gotta get rid of the chemicals, people. Okay, then we have Wish Shave Cream, and this is the Blueberry Shave Cream. Quickly, all natural, yay. Doesn't do anything special, boo. And I kind of found that it kind of dulled my razor out and clogged my razor up quickly. So it's like so thick and rich, it clogs your razor up. So I would not repurchase. Not Soap Radio. And this was the stuff that Cupid dips his arrows in because sometimes fate needs an assist. This is their pheromone activation bubbles for bath or shower. And this does not have sulfate in it. I believe that it's natural completely. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. But it doesn't have sulfate, so I really like that aspect. It doesn't lather up tons. It lathers up some, but you know, when you don't have sulfate, that tends to be the situation. The scent was okay, but they have like a lemon one that is to die for. This is more like berries, and it was good. I would definitely use Not Soap Radio in the future, but I like the lemon scent better. Then we have this little handy product. This is Perlier. I hope I said that right. This is their shea butter, and it's the Intensive Nurturing Body Balm with lavender extract. Super duper thick, lots of amazing good stuff in it, but it is not all natural, and it does have alcohols and stuff in it and parabens. So methyl paraben is one of them. It smells decent. It has that lavender smell, which I personally don't really enjoy the smell of lavender, never have, but it was thick and rich, not natural, so I'm not going to repurchase. And then we have Essential Elements. This is their shower gel, and this did have sulfates in it, sodium lauryl sulfate, so I would not repurchase. The thing that was the selling point on this they were trying to push is that it's like energizing and wakes you up, but it smells like peppermints or something, and not sweet peppermints, herbal peppermints. I didn't really like it. If it had not had sulfates, I still wouldn't repurchase. Okay, and then I think this is probably the last body product. Mitchell & Peach English Growers Body Cream. This is natural, and I really like that this comes from the Kent farm in Foxbury Farm, England, and the same family has owned this farm for 5 generations. That's cool, and I like that. The body cream was nice. It's not like a thick cream like a shea butter. It's a little runnier, kind of like a lotion. But the smell was very herbal. And if you like that, yay. But for me, it's just not how I want to smell. So I ended up using this as a hand cream. And I kept hoping I would just fall in love with the smell, you know, using it as a hand cream. And I never did. So I like the brand, like the products, the ingredients, but just don't like the smell of English Growers. I guess that's the name of the smell particularly. But the body cream was nice. Alright, so now we're moving on to the facial care product. I got this serum. This is CRX Anti-Wrinkling Syrup. It was like a aloe vera gel. That's kind of how it went on, like a little bit thicker than just water. I noticed no difference. Of course, it's small, so, you know, hey, I probably wouldn't be able to notice the difference. But I think that this was a natural brand. So, I don't think I'd repurchase it, though, because I've already found a natural brand that I really love for my anti-aging needs. Next up, Clarisea Sea Salt Solutions Rapid Detox Charcoal Exfoliant for your face. I thought this was cool, but I did not actually like it. There is something in it that when I put it on my face, it kind of makes my face burn and hurt. Not right when I'm doing it, but like when I put it on towards the end when I'm trying to rinse it off, it's like starting to burn and hurt. It's got sea salt, mineral salt, sweet almond nut powder, activated bamboo charcoal powder, and dry Dead Sea mud. It's natural, but this just really irritated the heck out of my face. And I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but I actually didn't even finish using it because I used it a lot trying to make myself like it, and I just eventually gave up because it just hurt too much. Alright, Nooks, not sure how you say it. This is their 24-hour soothing and rehydrating fresh mask, face and eye contour. This was a very expensive mask. I was not going to use it because I have oily skin and it's supposed to be for very dry skin. So I handed it over to my husband for him to use when he got out of the shower. He said it did a great job. It was very moisturizing. Let's see, I think it smelled good if I remember. Yeah, it has a really nice smell. This is not natural. It has unnatural things in it, so I can't recommend it based on that. But if you're okay with that and you need something very thick and very moisturizing, he said this did great. Next up is Derma E. I really like Derma E. They're a natural brand. This was their anti-wrinkle vitamin A glycolic scrub. I love glycolic acid. It just is like a great exfoliant. It does a good job. This one came with vitamin C and E in it. Some of you guys got this recently. I got it in one of my boxes, and it's like an aloe vera kind of gel with kind of medium-sized little scrubby particles. And when I was using it, it was nice, but it just felt like those particles were way too big, like I was scratching my face. And I've read before that you can actually do that. You can actually accidentally scratch into your skin surface a little further than what you would like, and end up with like acne and stuff because of the bacteria trying to get into those spots. So I did go ahead and use it up, and it's nice, but I just like a much smaller grit to my physical exfoliator, and so I actually went with Derma E and I ordered their microdermabrasion cream, whatever that's called, and it's wonderful. I'll have to tell you about it later, but it's really good. So if you like the big grit, you might like this. I'm glad it's natural, but just doesn't work for me. I had a sample of this Olay Fresh Effects Shine Go Away Shine Minimizing Cleanser. This is totally not natural, but I went ahead and used it, and if you have oily skin, it really did seem to be a great cleanser. I will not purchase it because of it not being natural, but if you're okay with that, I think that I would say this is a pretty good cleanser for people who have oily skin. Then we have the Revive Targeted Skin Filler Eye Serum. This was expensive, and I used it completely. I used one product on one eye and this product on the other eye, and just kind of compared all the way throughout, and I never saw a difference. And I used this for months. This little sample lasted, when you only use it on one eye, it lasted for months. I could tell no difference at all. So definitely wouldn't purchase that, aside from the fact that I'm sure it's not natural. Then I have Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense, and this is the moisturizer for normal, oily, and combination skin. It has antioxidants and resveratrol, and it really is like a sunblock, slight moisturizer, slight mattifier, and primer all in one. And I have bought multiples of these. I actually have one right now that I'm trying to use up. Sad to say, I will not be repurchasing this because trying to go natural. And even though the active ingredient is zinc oxide, which is natural, there are a lot of things in this, like dimethicone and PEGs, that just not putting it back on my skin. So when I finish that one off, I'm done with it. If you're okay with non-natural and you have oily skin, I can't recommend this enough. It's a fabulous product. I just want natural now, so I'm not going to be putting this back on my skin when it's gone. Paula's Choice. Alright, and then finally, Oro Gold. I got a couple of these, and I put one in the giveaway, and I went ahead and used this one up, and it smells really good. It's totally not natural. It's very expensive. It's very moisturizing. I can't say that it's worth the price that they want for the Oro Gold, like the full size. So I wouldn't buy it. Finally, we're to makeup products. So Benefit has the Posy tint, and this is the little sample. It was like a pink color, and it looks like so, and you just kind of, it's just a light little wash. It's, you know, for cheeks, blush. The Posy tint just wasn't a very good color for me. I slowly used it up over time, and there's some in the bottom that I just can't get out, you know, because of the way they made this little container, which is irritating that, you know, there's some in there and you can't get it out. Annoying. But just this pink color is not great for me, and plus it's not natural, so boo. Next up, I've got Physicians Formula. This is their Youthful Wear Spotless. This is a serum type foundation, kind of like Bare Minerals Serum Foundation, and I love this foundation. So much so that I bought another one in a lighter color whenever I needed a lighter shade. It has SPF 15. It was like my skin could breathe. It did a good job. It's like medium coverage. If you needed it to cover more, you could just put a little bit more on and tap it in and blend it. And I really liked it. I didn't notice that it did anything fabulous for my skin itself as far as changing the condition of my skin or the spots on my skin. But it was a good foundation and much, much more affordable than Bare Minerals Serum Foundation. But it's not natural, even though, you know, Physicians Formula is a good brand with less junk in it, and they do have a few things that are organic. This is not one of them. So when I finish up using that foundation, I'll be moving on to something else. But I do recommend this foundation for people who have oily skin and who are okay with non-natural products. Hard Candy Lash Ink. This mascara has the lamest little brush. That's how it looks. It's like very short, very widely spaced. The only thing I can say for this mascara is when it says it's waterproof, y'all, it ain't kidding. It ain't going nowhere. What I did after I used it and was like, ugh, I hate the way this goes on. This is like, looks horrible. I decided to start using it for my lower lashes because my lower lashes transfer really, really bad. So either I don't wear mascara on the lower lashes or I have to use waterproof. And so that's what I did. I tried to use this for as long as I could, you know, to do the lower lash line, and it was great for that. As you can imagine, it probably went bad before I got anywhere near using it all up. But for the price, because it's so inexpensive, it was decent for that. I don't think it's an amazing product, even for lower lash line, but it is seriously, seriously waterproof. So if you need seriously, seriously waterproof, and you're okay with a brush that doesn't want to grab half your lashes, then this is okay. I wouldn't buy it again. Next up is the Miraness Eye Curl Mascara. And this stuff, besides being in a totally cute package, has a curled wand and nice thick bristles. And what I found with this is this really did curl my lashes, and it also really like made my lashes look dramatic. I really liked this mascara. I didn't love it, but I liked it just as good as Benefit They're Real, probably actually more. I liked it more than Benefit They're Real. And several of the other big mascaras that most people love, the Urban Decay one and a couple others I've tried, this just did better. But it seemed to dry out kind of quick. And that may just be, you know, my sample. But it's also pretty expensive. So I wouldn't repurchase it based on that. But it was really good. I'm glad I got to try it. I liked the way it looked. Not enough to pay the price, but I liked it. Then we have Ico, and this is their Skinny Liquid Liner, and this particular color was olive green. It is a marker type liner, and I did not like this. It's very rare that I would wear olive green liner in the first place, but that's not why I didn't like it. When I put it on and went throughout my day, it transferred to my eyelid. And it's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to not transfer. And I have read and seen and heard people raving about Ico London's eyeliner. I don't get it. It transferred. That's like a deal breaker. If when I'm done with the day, my eyeliner is up here instead of down here, no. So I did not use this very much at all. And finally I just gave up and threw it in the pile. Next up is Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. And this is a highlighter. It's not really a concealer. You could use it as a concealer, but it's not very covering like for acne or anything. It would do an atrocious job covering up acne or spots. But what it's great for is highlighting. Like literally, if you want to brighten up the inner corners of your eyes, or you could brush it down your nose, on your cheekbones, wherever you wanted to highlight, but without shimmer. So if you want highlight that doesn't sparkle or shimmer, Bare Minerals Stroke of Light is wonderful for that. I do recommend it. And the little doe foot wand is perfect for just swiping it on. I used Luminous 2. I think they have 4 different shades. So you could go and get matched up at Sephora or Ulta. Let them try the different colors out on you and see which one works really well for highlighting, because you want it to be lighter than your skin. You don't want it to be a perfect match. I used every last bit of this stuff and I like it. But I do not think it's completely natural, and I have so many highlighters right now I need to use. I would not purchase this again. I might would in the future if I could find out if it was all natural. Then we have the Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. This is the mineral veil. Everyone loves it, but this is the hydrating one. And I found this one to actually truly make my skin oilier. So it didn't mattify things the way a setting powder should. And I went ahead and I used it up, but I would never buy it again. I want it mattified. I don't want it shiny. Not that it's shimmery or anything. It just, my face got oily faster. Alright ladies, I hope that maybe you learned something useful in my empties video. I encourage you to subscribe, and if it's not like May the 17th yet when you watch this, be sure to enter my giveaway. There's a video and it's entitled Giveaway Surplus, Spring Surplus Giveaway. Make sure you watch it, follow the directions, and get into that giveaway, because it's got a lot of stuff that I would love to be able to give to you. And do subscribe also, even if you don't want to do the giveaway, because there will be another giveaway coming up in the summer. Until next time, ladies, live beautifully.